What is post-decisional hearing? Why was it propounded? Ans. The idea of post-decisional hearing has been developed to maintain a balance between administrative efficiency and fairness to the individual. This technique was developed by Supreme Court in Maneka Gandhi v. Union of India, AIR 1978 SC 597. In this case, the facts were that the passport dated 1st June 1976 of the petitioner, a journalist, was impounded in public interest by an order dated 2nd July 1977, and the government having declined to furnish to her the reasons for its decision, she filed a petition before the Supreme Court under Article 32 challenging the validity of the impoundment order. The government also did not give her any pre-decisional notice and hearing. One of the contentions of the government was that the rule of audi alteram partem must be held to be excluded because it may have frustrated the very purpose of impounding the passport. Rejecting the contention, the Supreme Court held that even though the impoundment of the passport is an administrative action, yet the rule of fair hearing is attracted by necessary implication, and it would not be fair to exclude the application of this cardinal rule on the ground of administrative convenience. However, the court did not outright quash the order and allowed the return of passport because of the special socio-political factors attending the case. On the contrary, the technique of post-decisional hearing was developed in order to balance these factors against the clear requirement of law, justice and fairness. The court stressed that a fair opportunity of being heard following immediately upon the order impounding the passport would satisfy the mandate of natural justice. The same technique of validating void administrative decision by post-decisional hearing was adopted in Swadeshi Cotton Mills v. Union of India, AIR 1981 SC 818. In this case, the court validated the order of the government for taking over the management of this company, which had been passed in violation of audi alteram partem rule and which was found to have been attracted by necessary implication because the government had agreed to give post-decisional hearing. In Shepherd v. Union of India, AIR 1988 SC 686, certain banks were ordered to be amalgamated with some nationalized banks. Certain employees of private banks were excluded from employment in the nationalized banks. Thus, their services were terminated without giving them an opportunity of hearing. The Supreme Court rejected the proposal for a post-amalgamation hearing since there was no justification to think of a post-decisional hearing. The court rightly observed, it is common experience that once a decision has been taken, there is a tendency to uphold it, and a representation may not yield any fruitful purpose. In Trehan v. Union of India, AIR 1989 SC 568, a circular was issued by a government company, prejudicially altering the terms and conditions of its employees without affording an opportunity of hearing to them. In reply to the said contention, an argument was advanced by the company that after the impugned circular was issued, an opportunity was given to the employees with regard to the alteration made by the circular. In other words, a plea regarding post-decisional hearing was put forward. Negating the contention and following Shepherd case, Supra, the Supreme Court reiterated, in our opinion, the post-decisional opportunity of hearing does not subserve the rules of natural justice. The authority who embarks upon a post-decisional hearing will normally proceed with a closed mind, and there is hardly any chance of getting proper consideration of the representation at such a post-decisional opportunity. Conclusions: a prior hearing may be better than a subsequent hearing, but a subsequent hearing is better than no hearing at all. The approach may be acceptable where the original decision does not cause serious detriment to the person affected, or where there is also a paramount need for prompt action, or where it is impracticable to afford antecedent hearings. In substance, it is the necessity for speed which justifies post-decisional hearing at a later stage.